Hey y'all, it's Catalina Liriano, aka Jeff's best friend. This is Unfinished Business Rough Cuts with Jeff Gallashaw, and we're sitting here today to discuss honorable mentions of 2012.
And again, hello, I am Jeff Gallashaw, and this is Unfinished Business Rough Cuts. Can I get a whoop whoop?
Woo woo!
Trust me, it doesn't get like this all the time. It's just, I am happy to see you. Happy New Year!
Happy New Year!
And it is a new year, so unfortunately, the last year has ended. So that brings us to what this episode is about, which is honorable mentions of 2012, which weren't quite good enough to make my top 20, yes, top 20, of 2012, and weren't the worst films I saw of 2012. So it's more just a list of movies that were good, we're seeing, but didn't quite make the cut. But before I go on, let me do my plugs in and remind you that you can always catch older episodes and reviews on Unfinished Business TV and also the Unfinished Business Television Facebook page, Unfinished Business Productions on Facebook, and even Cinephiles, which has not only a blog, not only a Facebook page, but a YouTube page too.
Awesome.
And is there anything you'd like to plug?
Actually, yeah, we're doing this new segment featuring me, and it's basically called Tips. We only have one episode, and no one likes it enough for us to actually do some more, but
It's hard coming up with tips and when you guys don't like us.
yeah, exactly.
We don't want to be the bullied kid. Why should we keep making stuff if you're not going to love us? But that's not what you're here to hear. You want to hear the honorable mentions list. But first, I must say what I didn't see this year. I didn't see, unfortunately, Les Miserables.
Wait, I got a question.
Go ahead.
Okay, will you eventually see it?
I will probably watch it on the DVD, on demand, or whatever the kids are calling it these days. Yes, I hate to say it, I am secretly into musicals. Not so secret, now that you all know.
What?
Yes.
Well, we did watch Pitch Perfect together, and we love it.
Not exactly a musical.
It is kind of a musical.
And it has music involved.
Excuse you.
It does not have dance numbers.
They totally dance at the end of the movie.
Okay, for all you film people, you know what a real musical is. She isn't exactly a film fanatic as I am or the rest of you are. If you guys consider Pitch Perfect a musical, let me know. I will change my vote. But to me, it is not a musical.
To me, it's musical. There's a lot of music involved, and there's dancing involved, and it's totally gay-friendly.
What does musical and gay-friendly have to do with another?
Well, I guess
I think you're generalizing.
Wait. Okay, I take that back. Wait, I gotta say, though, do you consider Rent a musical?
Yes, because it started on Broadway.
Okay, so only if it starts on Broadway?
No, I'm not going to go into the merits. I have a list.
Okay, fine. Get to your
But anyway, no, I don't consider Pitch Perfect a musical, and I don't consider if it starts on Broadway the only way it can be a musical.
Okay, fine.
Okay, Rust and Bone with Marion Cotillard. I'm not good with the foreign tongues, unfortunately.
Ew.
Okay, shows where your dirty mind is. Holy Motors, which I really did want to see. Teddy Bear, which was a foreign film about a bodybuilder trying to find love in the Philippines.
Okay.
Taboo, not the porno. It's a black and white film that is, it's a little hard to describe, but it's been on many critics' top 10 lists. Mine is coming after a lot of critics' top 10 lists. So I have noted what they liked and what I didn't get to see. Keep the Lights On, which is a beautiful gay relationship drama.
Oh, that sounds interesting.
Yes, I actually don't mind going to see films like that as long as the cinema grabs me and brings the passion out.
You're so dramatic. And by the way, you did not invite me to go see that movie with you.
Which one?
The one you just mentioned.
I didn't see it.
I know, but why?
Because I didn't even know it was out. Why? Okay, anyway.
Oh, wait. Is this a list of I didn't see?
Yes!
Wait. I didn't see. I didn't want to see?
No, I didn't see. I don't mention I didn't want to see. These are just movies I didn't see. I didn't see Seven Psychopaths either. I love The Walk-In. I love the Sam Rockwell. I like the Colin Farrell. But I love the Tom Waits, and I didn't get to go see it.
Okay.
I didn't see Anna Karenina. Yes, I'm a staunch enemy of period pieces, but I really wanted to see that. Something caught my eye. It looked very beautiful.
Okay.
The Hobbit. Sorry, didn't read the book, didn't love Lord of the Rings trilogy. I like the movies, didn't love them, so I didn't go see it.
I can pass on that, and I know which movie you're talking about, actually.
Now, these other two movies would have made the top of list of my top 20, but unfortunately, I saw them a year too late, or in the case of the other film, it played film festivals, but wasn't ever officially released this year, so it still might make 2013. The first film is Tomboy, which is a French film about a little girl who masquerades as a little boy, and it's very touching, and it would have been my number one movie had it come out this year, but unfortunately, I saw it this year, but it came out in 2011. And the next movie is a film that I will admit I am partially biased against, because it was directed by a great filmmaker and also a friend of mine from a way back when we worked together. David Spaltro's Things I Don't Understand.
Oh, I saw that one too. That was an awesome movie.
It would have definitely been number one or number two on my list, but unfortunately, it is only playing film festivals right now, but look for it next year when it will definitely get distribution. And tell them your Uncle Jeff sent you, because it is definitely worth seeing. It will make you cry. It will make you laugh.
Shout outs to David Spaltro, by the way.
David Spaltro, you are the man! Sorry if I'm being a little loud. I've been drinking, and this is end of the year apocalypse! But anyway, next.
We're still alive!
Here we go. This is all one take, folks. So see, you're getting the beautiful, the beautiful limits of live television. There are no limits, except in the outer limits. Ooh. But anyway,
okay.
Next to our honorable mentions list. I know you're like, come on, get with it.
Get to it already, please.
Okay, so here's the honorable mentions list, and quite a list it is. Queen of Versailles, a documentary by Lauren Greenfield. Prometheus with Ridley Scott. I know a lot of you hated it out there, but you know what? It is a really good sci-fi film. If you would just separate it from the alien lore, I think you could look at it and give it a chance, even though, yes, okay, it has a lot of flaws, but what $200 million movie do you know that doesn't have a lot of flaws? Okay, next, 21 Jump Street. And I was the only person who was out there looking forward to this, because I love the television show, and all of you seemed like you had no faith in it. I had faith in it from the beginning, and guess what? A lot of you liked it.
It was an awesome movie. By the way, it made you like Channing Tatum more.
Yeah, unfortunately, I will admit it did make me like Channing Tatum more. Yeah. Though, Jonah Hill, you are still the man, dog. The Loved Ones, Australian horror film. Trust me, if you haven't seen it, go see it.
Horror film?
It's a horror film. It's more of a cult kind of horror film. Okay. It's not horror, like there's no slasher, but right. it gets... Let me just put it to you. The less you know, the better it is, because it is kind of a slasher, but you gotta see it. I highly recommend that. Go see it if you haven't already. Michael, which is a foreign film that is available on Netflix Instant, it's about a pedophile who holds a little boy in his basement. Okay, I know a lot of you are turning the channel right now, but trust me, it's not graphic, and it's an interesting character study. If you're really into challenging cinema like that, where a film tries to get you to like or sympathize with a character like that, try it. I mean, you're not totally unsympathized because you can't forgive him of his crimes, but just see it. Check it out. Tell me if I'm wrong.
Sounds very complex.
Yes, if you like Michael Haneke films, you'll like this film.
What's it called again?
It is called Michael. Okay. Simple. Michael.
Michael's the name of the boy?
Watch the film. Okay.
Wait, I have a question.
Go ahead.
Which part is this as a list?
These aren't numbered. I'm just going over.
Okay, still honorable mentions.
Yeah, these are honorable. We're doing separate episodes for best of and worst of, just to let you know. So if you want to turn it off and like, I want to get to the good shit.
I know.
But for right now, I just thought these films should be mentioned and that you guys should definitely check them out. You know, if you're looking for something, because you are always saying, oh, I need something different to watch. These are something different to watch that are worth seeing. Excision. This film, I know it stars somebody from 90210, so a lot of you are already making up your mind. But this is a great cult film that came out of nowhere, and it surprised the hell out of me, and it is definitely worth it. It's disturbing, but it is so good.
Oh, I hate when you suggest any disturbing movies, by the way.
Well, then you're not going to like most of my list.
There you go. Very disturbing. Okay, who's in 90210 that's in that movie?
Anna Lynn McCord.
Oh, I love her.
But also, you get Michael McDowell from A Clockwork Orange. You get Tracy Lords from a lot of John Waters movies. Take your pick.
I'll stick with Anna Lynn McCord.
Those are really the big stars. Unless you like Ariel Winters. She's on Modern Family. Plays a little nerd girl on that show. This one, I know a lot of you are going to yell at me because it didn't make my top 20. Dark Knight Rises. I'm sorry.
What?
I liked the movie, but I didn't think it was one of the best movies I've seen all year. I had many problems. I had the same problems like y'all had with Prometheus, okay? And here is my main thing. I'm just going to say this really quick so we can get through the rest of the list. But okay, you have Bane set up as this great villain. And, this message you can believe in. But spoiler, it's all for the love of a woman? What the fuck? I can stand behind you and then I find out, you're only doing this for a chick? No offense to you ladies out there, I'm sure you
Hello, but that's also very realistic.
But it's not the Batman lore I want. I want a guy with a plan and wholeheartedly believes in it. Not he wholeheartedly believes in it because his woman wholeheartedly believes in it.
Well, there's a power of love in that.
Anyway, that is exactly why we disagree on the film.
Okay, whatever.
Flight with Robert Zemeckis, directed by Robert Zemeckis, starring Denzel Washington, who gives an Oscar-caliber performance again, and it's not an action film. Yes, I got my neck shaking. But yes, I really enjoyed the film, and I thought it was worth seeing, but it's more for the performance. And I don't want to give any spoilers, but if you're